Hello booktube, hello book friends, welcome back to my channel and another video. And today I wanted to just pop on and very briefly talk about some of the pre-order books that I've mentioned in passing over the past few weeks, particularly ahead of the Read What You Own challenge starting in just over a week's time. So I've got 3 books, all of which I think at one point or another I've mentioned recently, and they have now all arrived. So they're all here before the cut-off date of the Read What You Own challenge starting, and I just want to briefly show them to you as a pre-order picks book haul. So first is one that I talked about I think on my reading update at the end of last week, having recently finished Frederick Forsyth's The ODESSA Files, and this is his follow-up book, Revenge of Odessa, which has been published posthumously. He passed away, sadly, earlier this year. It has got a co-author listed as Tony Kent. I don't know quite what the relationship is, whether he's been involved throughout the writing or whether it is something that he just basically finished off edits and things. I don't know. It is pretty much as you would expect, a follow-up, but having read the cover copy, it doesn't sound like you actually needed to have read the ODESSA Files to enjoy this book. So if you're thinking of doing something similar, then you can probably skip straight to this book. It's set in bang up to date in 2025, and looks like, as with the ODESSA Files, there is a journalist / podcaster who gets drawn into several seemingly unrelated events that he manages to link together, and then from that realizes that there is this the bigger organization, the ODESSA, behind them. So I'm really looking forward to reading that. Second up is a biography of an author who is somebody I very much admire and enjoy his writing. So this is a biography of the author Peter Matthiessen, who probably is best known for his nature / travel writing, but probably, I think, has always said he'd much rather be known for his fiction. So he writes both fiction and non-fiction. Again, Peter Matthiessen passed away a few years ago now, and had a seemingly fairly fantastic life in terms of what he got up to. So he's best known probably for a book called The Snow Leopard, but he also wrote books about cranes called The Birds of Heaven. Far Tortuga, I think, is probably one of his best known works of fiction. So it's a fairly hefty book. So without kind of notes, index, and so on, it's nearly 600 pages. Has a small section of photographs. One there of the author just 1 month before he died. So this photograph was taken in March 2014. So yeah, really looking forward to reading this as well. Quite when I'll get to some of these books, I don't know. The next couple of months are looking fairly busy in terms of books that I've either got as group reads or buddy reads or events. So yeah, we'll get to them all. I think we'll get to them all during the Read What We Own challenge. Certainly that's my intention. as it is to try and whittle that pile down. And then the final one, and again, a book that I've been waiting for some time. It was originally due out, I think, earlier this year, or maybe even at the end of last year, but there was a delay due to a couple of things: the author's health, and also him realizing that he'd kind of double booked his main character in a previous adventure with the one that he was currently writing, and had to change things around. But I finished the last of this series earlier this year, and felt quite sad that that I'd read the whole series, and I knew there was another book coming, but probably this is the last book. He hasn't said he's definitely going to write another one, although he may well. I think he will if he can. Excuse me. He will if he can, but wouldn't be surprised if this was the last of the series. And that is Bernard Cornwell's Sharpe's Storm. So this is another Richard Sharpe adventure set earlier back in the chronology. So this is, I think, set in 1813. Yeah, 1813, and sees Sharpe at the request of the Duke of Wellington, escorting Rear Admiral Sir Joel Chase to ensure that he arrives where he's going safely. And I suspect, as with most Bernard Cornwell novels, that becomes almost a side quest. So again, really looking forward to this. I did seemingly order a special edition copy without realizing, and it has a lovely jacket, as well as where is it? As well as the author's signature. So I'm really pleased to have got that. And again, a book that I'm really looking forward to reading. But I think we'll have to wait a little while. Although I suspect this is one that I will read as soon as I can. So yeah, that is it. I think, with the exception of Queen Esther by John Irving for the John Irving reading event, I think that's it now. We're kind of locked in to the Read What You Own challenge. I've not got any more pre-orders other than Queen Esther, and so yeah, any books that I buy between now and the 5th of November will be kind of last minute, spur of the moment purchases. So if you have been, thank you for watching, and I will speak to you again soon. Take care. Bye bye.